You're probably wondering, Jack, you're on the field right now. What are you doing? Well, actually, I'm standing right between the C and the L of the Clemson logo in the end zone, right next to the student section. And in case you're wondering, this is where Lenora Sellers scored the go-ahead touchdown in a insane 17-14 win for number 15 South Carolina in an all-time classic win over the number 12 Clemson Tigers. It was a day to remember for the Gamecocks, and we have to start with Lenora Sellers. La Heisman, La Magic, La Savior, whatever you want to call him at this point. He's cool with any nicknames, I think. But, I mean, look, Shane Beamer talked, this guy needs to be in the Heisman conversation. So did Nicky Minwari, Rocket Sanders. All these guys have his back, and Sellers, even though he made a few mistakes, yes, he had an interception in the fourth quarter. Yes, he fumbled a ball on a run. But you know what? He saved South Carolina today and saved the season in so many ways. Like, this team, with a 9-3 record, still has a very legit chance at the college football playoff, and it wouldn't have happened without the heroics of Sellers, who scored 2 touchdowns on runs today and catapulted South Carolina to a fantastic, epic comeback win. And again, happened right behind me here in the end zone. This game had it all. It had the drama. I mean, it was tense. It was crazy. It's freezing out today. Hence why I'm wearing a winter coat and like a beanie and stuff. I mean, it's been insane today. And again, South Carolina, I didn't even know if they were going to win this game. Like, they were down most of the way, and it felt like 2022 in so many different ways. But for the second straight time coming to Death Valley, South Carolina comes out on top in a huge Palmetto Bowl. Again, the stakes were just about as high as ever for this one. Not only were these two teams fighting for a shot at the playoff potentially, but also obviously state pride, the trophy now that's back in South Carolina's corner, just so many different things. And I mean, you see people behind me here taking photos with the trophy and stuff. I mean, it's absolutely crazy. I mean, Nicky Minwari and DQ Smith were right behind me, running down the hill and touching Howard's rock. You had some lady yelling, don't touch the rock. How classy are you? Like, all this funny stuff. Like, again, this rivalry runs deep, and it means a lot to these players. And you could just see it on Shane Beamer's face talking to him post-game. Like, this is a day that they're going to all remember. And I wasn't here for the 2022 game. Like, again, it was Kendall, Colin, Michael Sauls from Gamecock Central all here. That was before, well, I was an intern at the time, but I wasn't here for the game covering it. But this is my first time here covering a game in Death Valley in the rivalry, and it lived up to everything. Like, this game was nuts. And of course, right after Sellers scores the game-winning touchdown, or the go-ahead touchdown at the time, Demetrius Knight, one of the best stories of the year for South Carolina, seals the deal. Clemson's in plus territory. They're driving. They're looking on the verge of kicking a game-tying field goal at the very least. But Cade Klubnik makes one of the rare mistakes he made all day, throws an interception right to Knight to seal the game with just a few seconds left, and this place went nuts. I mean, look, an improbable win at its finest. There's so much more to break down from this game, and we're not going to cram it all into this video. So what we're going to do, Sunday Reset tomorrow, GC Live Sunday Reset will happen tomorrow morning. Not sure on a time yet. It'll be absolutely crazy. It's going to be nuts. I'm debating whether or not to stay in Clemson for the night with some family or whether to just drive back to Columbia. But we will be doing Sunday Reset tomorrow, and then 107.5 The Game on Monday morning, 9 to 10 a.m. with Tyler Head, me and him. Reaction Monday is going to be crazy. We got a lot to talk about from this game. South Carolina doesn't have another game this regular season. However, the next big date will be awaiting Selection Day next Sunday from 12 to 4 p.m. We'll learn whether or not South Carolina is in the playoff or whether they're going, what kind of bowl game they're going to. The point is South Carolina's got a bright future ahead, and regardless of what happens next, days like today are what you're going to remember most, and this win, you can tell just how much it means to everyone. So be sure to stay locked into GamecockCentral.com for all coverage and more to come from today's game. And it's been a wild one. Again, South Carolina picks up a 17-14 win over Clemson to finish out the regular season 9-3. For GamecockCentral.com, reporting live from Memorial Stadium, I'm Jack Veltri.